Hi, I'm Niharika and you're watching Attract Series 3. In this entire series, I'm going to talk about your action and how your action actually helps the law of attraction to work for you. The law of attraction doesn't work separately from you. The law of attraction works for you, with you, and through you. It works with you as a team. Consider law of attraction as your sidekick. The sidekick won't work if the main hero, that is you, is not acting or it's not working, right? So my point is, if you want the law of attraction to work for you, you have to work for it, you have to work with it, and you have to work and take action towards whatever you want to manifest in your life, because your action is actually directly proportional to the effect and the impact of the law of attraction on your life. So let's begin with the series. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to dissect if your action is actually inspired action, and I will also help for you to ensure that you take only inspired action and not some random action that is not working for you. So let's begin with this video. People come to me saying that the law of attraction is not working for them. They keep on thinking about what they want in their lives, and yet the law of attraction is failing them. It's not working for them. For everyone else, the law of attraction is working, but why is it that it's not working for me? That is something most of the people come to me with. So to these people, I ask two simple questions. First, what are the types of beliefs that you're holding on to? Do you actually believe that you're going to manifest your desires? Do you believe in the law of attraction to begin with? These are the questions, the first two questions that I ask them. Okay? We have talked about the beliefs and how your beliefs actually help your thoughts and feelings to align and help the law of attraction to work for you in the first two series. So you can go back and watch those series to understand more on what's the role of your beliefs in making law of attraction work for you. The second or maybe the third question that I ask them is, are you actually taking action for your dreams? Is your action inspired? Are you taking the right action towards your dreams? How about when the universe is throwing you opportunities or ideas or resources? Are you acting over it? And they usually say no. Yes. So that's why the law of attraction wasn't working for them to begin with, because they are not taking action. Imagine this. Imagine you have a dream and you have a lot of thoughts that are aligned to it. You feel good about it. You have unwavering belief that you will manifest these desires, and yet it's not coming in your life. It's not manifesting. What's going wrong? Because every time the universe throws some opportunities to you, you fail to act. You fail to act. And that's the catch of this. When you are not acting, why would the law of attraction act? Right? I told you in the beginning that your action is directly proportional to the effect and the impact of the law of attraction. The law of attraction works only when you work, when you take action. And that's what we are going to cover in this entire series, and going to emphasize it again and again and again, that your action is required for the law of attraction to work in your favor. So let's talk about inspired action. As the name itself suggests, it's an action that is inspired, and you feel that this action is something that you have to take. You feel good about it. You feel that this is actually the action. This is like an action that I have to take, and everything will fall in place when I take this action. This is the action that is inspired and guided by your gut instinct, that is being guided by the universe as well. This is the action where there's no resistance or friction, when you don't have any doubts or uncertainties around it, when there is a clarity of purpose and your thoughts and your purpose. When you're taking this action, you feel, you have that delicious feeling that once I take this action, everything is going to fall right into place for me. That is an inspired action. Let's talk about uninspired random action. People usually take this action very much. I mean, they take random actions and then they think that the universe has to act now, right? because I acted. This is not right. You have to take inspired action for the universe to act in your favor, okay? Any random action is any action that makes you feel doubtful about it. You have uncertainties around. You're weighing pros and cons, whether it's the right action or not, whether I should take it or not. You always have this dicey feeling whenever you're taking an uninspired or random action, right? You feel that it's a forced or deliberate action, something that you have to take just because you're supposed to take this action, just because you are requested or required to take this action. It doesn't seem right, it doesn't feel right, and that is an uninspired action. So how do you ensure that you always end up taking the inspired action? Track the type of emotions that you have when you're taking an action, okay? When you take an inspired action, you feel good about it. Your feelings are actually your guidance system. They will guide you towards taking the right action, okay? Your intuition will guide you towards taking the right action. Your inner guidance will guide you towards taking the right action, okay? How do you ensure that you don't take a wrong action? How do you ensure that you don't take any random action just for the sake of taking action? Just don't act when you are overwhelmed by negative emotions. Just don't act when you have negative emotions like anxiety, fear, or stress. Don't act when you have all these negative emotions, when you have uncertainties or doubts around it. Calm your mind. Take a break. Meditate over it. Sleep over it. Ask your inner guidance to help you. Ask the universe to help you through signs or synchronicities. That is how you will ensure that you don't end up taking any random action or the wrong action. You have to take inspired action for the law of attraction to work in your favor. I keep on emphasizing this part, that you have to take inspired action, not any random action. That's the catch of it. That's the beauty of it, right? That when you are aligned, you have good feelings around your action, then you have good thoughts, good feelings, and then you are actually in the allowing or the receiving mode, and then that's how you manifest your desires, and that's how the law of attraction works in your favor through you, right? So in my next video, I'm going to talk about how your inner guidance, your inner global positioning system, the GPS which you talk, the inner GPS helps you to take right inspired action. I'm going to talk about how your inner guidance can communicate with you to take the right action. Okay, so stay tuned, do share this video, and do like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video. This is going to be really, really interesting. I'm really excited. Are you?